precisely what happened in the Mosaic feasts. So we know that nothing in the Bible is there by accident or just to fill up space. Every word in the Bible is relevant. And so when you're looking at the Bible, its times, the third hour, the hour, it's relevant. It's very, very relevant. As we drill down and you look at that, it really opens up a huge, grasp of knowledge and sets context for lots of things and opens up our understanding when we compare, especially looking at the feasts and the life of Christ, that everything matches to the hour. Absolutely fantastic. So, these 4 feasts complete phase 1, God's plan of redemption. And Israel's task was to carry out these feasts. I very much doubt it's certain that Israel never knew exactly what it is that they were really doing. They were celebrating the coming out of Egypt and celebrating the harvest, etc. But what they were actually doing for the rest of humankind is pointing the way to the Messiah. The knowledge now we know is in hindsight, because we can always revelation in hindsight. But certainly in foresight, perhaps Israel didn't really know what they were doing. Paul understood it, but Old Testament Israel perhaps didn't. So these are the 4 feasts. They complete phase 1. Now they're phase 2. The second phase is still to be executed, and those are what we call the 4 feasts. I know we've got a bit of time left, and I haven't got notes about the 4 feasts. Now, I was going to look at this in a lot more detail, but then it could kind of go off track a bit. And as the 4 feasts haven't yet happened, it's more. We still have a lot to cover about looking at the life of Christ, because we're looking at missions, aren't we? The missional theme. And we're going to be looking at the missional theme in the New Testament. So we've got the Old Testament mission theme. And the 4 feasts still are on that vein of the Old Testament missional theme. And I really want to move on to New Testament in the next lesson, because can we have 3 more, the 7th lesson, 8, 9 and 10. So what I'm going to do, for next time, I'm going to do a few notes about the autumn feasts, because it doesn't seem right to do the spring ones and then leave others will be hanging in there. But there's a lot more to the autumn feasts, because it's obviously to do with prophecy as well, and we're doing a lot of research. And there's quite a lot of about 8 pages of written notes, which were condensed about 4, and we simply wouldn't be able to get through everything in one lesson. Want to move on and I'll spend too much time on this. So what I'm going to do, for the next lesson, I'm just going to print up a very brief fact sheet about the 4 feasts, the autumn feasts, and then we're going to move on and look at the life of Jesus Christ, and then the book of Acts, and then hopefully we'll get all that in the next 3 lessons. So finished a bit early actually. I thought it would take longer. I could have squeezed some of this. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the. Four feasts. So we have the Feast of Trumpets. These feasts, again, they're date specific, and they're to be celebrated in the autumn, the early autumn, in the month that is referred to as Tishrei. I'll give you the notes for these next week, but I find this very fascinating. The month of Tishrei, or Tishrei, Tishbi, that is the equivalent of around September, October time, published time. And these feasts were all around that time, all fall in the months between September and October, that are overspill. And for instance, I'm just going to share something. The Feast of Trumpets, I was investigating that. And again, these are all prescribed in Leviticus chapter 53. At the Feast of Trumpets, it was actually a feast where a trumpet is blown. And the trumpet is blown on the day, the feast, 100 times. The 100th time the trumpet is blown, the last blast, is known as the final blast, or in Hebrew, the last trump. So when it's talking about the last trump, it's actually talking about the 100th trumpet sound blown on the Feast of Trumpets. Okay? And that, of course, is associated with the rapture, the resurrection of the believers. Okay? And what I'll do, I'll give you all the scriptures and everything next time for that. But again, we can see fulfilled in Messiah. There's lots of things that we can link to the blowing of trumpets. And again, I'll give those to note. Blowing of trumpets signifies sounding an alarm. When the rapture comes, the alarm is sounded for those who are left behind. A trumpet blast symbolises the coronation of a new king. Okay? And on that day, the rapture, Jesus' kingship will be declared. And again, we've got scriptures to back all these up. A trumpet blast symbolises a wedding. That would be the marriage supper of the Lamb, when church comes together for the wedding. Okay? And lots of other things. I can go into so much things here. But all these feasts, Israel was enacting to foreshadow not just the first coming, but then the second coming. Okay? The Day of Atonement. Okay? And is another feast. The Feast of the Tabernacles, or the Feast of Booths, and that symbolises Christ coming to set up his wedding. But I'm going to do notes on all of those next time. Then we're also going to then look at the missional life of Jesus, how it's focused. His life was mission driven, and then we'll focus that or whole thing up by looking at the book of Acts, the missional theme of Acts, and how it relates to us. Amen. Has anybody got any questions? Anything they would like me to go over? I know I've gone to a little bit of a pace, but anything you missed out? You didn't quite get them?
No, we'll be fine because you're going to send us literature
Yeah.
anyway, aren't you? So we'll be okay.
Yeah. Excellent.
I'm all right, Brother Miller.
All right? You're good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. We're about 50 minutes ahead of schedule. Not to worry, that's just playing a blessing for you. Yeah.